guys, it's Willow, and today I was going to do a practice bridal makeup look. Not set to get married for another several months, but I've been engaged for a year, so I thought I might as well practice today. It's going to be a really lighter look. I'm not going to go too heavy, I don't think. I have already put in extensions, kind of what I was hoping to do with my hair, and my pearls, of course. I'm going to start off with foundation, and I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I've been really stressing out lately about the concept of having to plan a wedding. I have zero planning skills. I tried to plan a baby shower once and failed spectacularly at it, so my god. And especially because our budget's pretty small. I don't even have the place yet, guys. I know it's going to be in May and it's going to be spring colors. Originally I was going to do red, gold, and white, but my boyfriend said it reminded him of a rooster and he ruined it. Well, I guess he's my fiance. And I guess I can tell you guys the story about how he proposed. I don't know if everybody knows that. We had been together for 4 years, and I had moved down to his hometown with him and was just like, come on guy, like, hurry up. The day that he proposed was actually his niece's birthday. And we were invited to go rafting with them, but he had something he needed to do in a town over, and we ended up having to miss it, and I was really bummed out about it. And also suspicious because it took him a really long time, like an hour or so longer than it should have for him to do what he needed to do. I had really wanted to go because I've never been rafting, and all the rivers down here are really beautiful. Most of them are spring fed and just gorgeous. He comes home and he's sitting in his chair, and I was like, oh, we missed your niece's birthday, and you know, I was like, I was really hoping to do something fun today. And he was like, yeah, I'm bummed too, I wish we could have gone. And then he goes, well, do you want to go to Alice Springs? And it is a place kind of near here. It's very old, and it's a spring-fed mill with aqua blue water. I can probably insert some pictures here, actually. I really loved going there. It was the first place he took me when we moved down here, and I had actually spazzed out about the color of the water, like down the river from the actual mill. Little did I know this big, beautiful red mill was waiting for me around the bend. So he suggests, well, let's go to Alice Springs. I've got my coffee, by the way. I was like, weird, because he's not usually the one to suggest going places. I'm usually the one that wants to go everywhere. And he's kind of a homebody, so he just wants to like stay home, watch movies, that kind of stuff. I was like, well, heck yeah, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's go to Alice Springs. I was a little suspicious, but I didn't want to bum myself out, so I wasn't really gonna let myself think, well, maybe this is the time, you know? He tells me, go get pretty, which was also suspicious because I told him I wanted to look pretty whenever he proposed. So I go and I get kind of pretty, and I get my camera, and I'm all pumped and ready to go to Alice Springs. And we're driving there, and he seemed kind of nervous. And I was still just like, well, you know, don't expect anything, because you don't want to be disappointed if it doesn't happen. Anyway, so we get to Alice Springs, and it's beautiful, and I'm taking pictures, and we're walking on the trail, and he's still acting a little weird. Just not being as talkative as usual. I'm kind of looking distracted. Looking at me a little weird. And I'm still going, do not let yourself think that this is the time, because if it's not, you're gonna be hecka disappointed and sad and maybe mad. There's another couple on the trail around the spring. So he didn't get to propose in the main part, the pretty part. Well, I mean, it's all really gorgeous. He proposed a little bit further down the trail. And I was just taking pictures, being happy. We saw an otter, which I loved. I flipped out. It was cool. I'm not from around here, so I'm not used to like wildlife stuff. We're walking along and we get to this really pretty back of the trail with just really pretty rock formations, kind of like little miniature caves almost. Well, I'm walking the trail and having fun and kind of just taking pictures and minding my own. And all of a sudden he goes, "Willow, I really love you." And I'm like, "Oh, that's nice. Like, oh yay. I love you too, hun." And I turn around and I'm gonna go take more pictures and have fun on the trail. And he goes, "No, Willow, I really love you." And he turns me around. And when I turn around, he's like really nervous. I've never seen him look like that. Like, he's not the kind of guy to get nervous about anything. And he's looking really nervous and like shaking. And I'm like, oh my god, what's wrong? It was like my reaction. But like, I guess my instincts were like maternal, like, let me help you in this moment. And he starts to get down on one knee. And it's still shaky and it's all rocky there. So I know it's not comfortable for him to be kneeling like that. And apparently, I don't remember it, but apparently I went, oh! And he gets down on one knee and he tells me he loves me and he wants to spend the rest of his life with me and asks me to marry him. And I'm like, yes, yes! And I try to like get him up really quick, totally ruining the moment. And apparently I was like, yes, and I was like trying to get him up because I was just thinking about his knees and him being shaky. I don't even let him put the ring on my finger, like I just take it out. I take it from him basically to try and get him up. Like, I always imagined I'd be like, oh, and like crying and all that stuff, but I just was concerned that he was on the ground kneeling and shaking. And he gets up and we kiss and I put the ring on, and it's a really primo ring. It's very me. It's got, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but it's loopy and it's not too big, and he did a really good job picking it out. And this is not where I grew up. I grew up about 4 hours away from here, but he grew up here. So I moved down here whenever he got a house down here to be with him. I didn't want to tell anybody at first. I wanted to wait until I could get a hold of my mom. But he was too excited, so he posted it on his Facebook and I knew she'd see it. So I told her not to check Facebook. And they're all happy about it, and we're hoping to have it in May in this rustic barn type place. I'm not really like a country girl wedding, but it was kind of, you know, all the places around here are pretty country. Not that that's a bad thing. I always imagined myself to be a country person back in the day. I am using my Naked Urban Decay palette, and I'm so sad that they are not going to be making these anymore, because I love mine. We're going to have it in May. When I was a little gothy teenager, I always was going to wear a black wedding dress and have my man in a white tux, but I'm probably going to go a little bit more traditional. That's my eyeballs. And I'm not sure if I want to do a winged eyeliner or not for my wedding. Probably, since I am constantly wearing winged eyeliner. I'm hoping to have his nieces be the flower girls and have my brother walk me down the aisle. I'm a little afraid that like nobody's gonna show up. Not a lot of people are gonna be able to make it because we do live 4 hours away from my family now. And my family is a lot bigger than his. I don't know if I'm gonna do my own makeup or have someone do my makeup for me or not. We'll find out. I don't know, it's just another thing to pay for if I don't do it myself. We have been engaged for a year now. We were gonna have it last May, but we didn't have enough money and I didn't have enough time to plan it. I had other stuff going on. So we just decided to put it off for another year so we could save a little more. We were thinking about just having it on his brother's land for a while because it was free. Whew, okay guys, I'm back. I applied some fake eyelashes off screen because I'm terrible at them and it takes me literally forever. I don't usually wear fake eyelashes. I heard a lot of people get addicted to wearing them, so Lord knows I don't need another thing to spend my money on. And I also am really picky about they have to be pretty natural looking because I think it just makes my eyes look smaller if I wear ones that aren't. Gotta apply some mascara because I didn't do that first. I've heard it both ways. I've heard of people applying mascara first and I've heard of people applying it afterwards like I'm doing. This one's already coming off and they're uneven. I know it's not even coming off because of the brand or anything. It's coming off because I'm so bad at applying them. I need to practice, I guess. A little less lopsided, I guess. Alright. Some highlighter on. I am excited to see him in a tuxedo. I've never really seen him dressed up before. He's hot. So, I'm sure he's gonna rock it. Tell me what you guys think about if I should pay somebody to do my makeup for me. I think I'm gonna at least pay someone to do my hair. And I don't know if my skills at makeup are good enough for, you know, the big day. If you think that there's a better look that would look good on me, that'd be cool to know. And I don't know if you guys ever do this, but sometimes I like to combine two colors, and I'm going to combine these two. They're already pretty similar, but one's a little bit more pink. They're all from the unboxing video. Most of what I'm wearing today is from the unboxing video, if you guys haven't checked that out. I think that's the finished look. Let me know if there's anything I should do differently. Is the lipstick too much? Is the eyelashes too much? But yeah, I'm super stressed. Any tips you guys have for planning a wedding, by the way, would be super awesome to hear because I have no idea. I've planned like nothing in my life. No parties, nothing. Not successfully, at least. And I'm just not a very organized person and I'm scared I'm gonna like forget something, or you know, there's food, there's music, there's venue, there's how many guests am I having, there's inviting them even. It seems like daunting to me. So that'll be fun. He's the nicest guy and I'm so lucky to have him. I'm so happy. But that was our little engagement story, and this is probably at least close to what I plan on doing for my makeup. I kind of want to get like sparkly for the white part because I'm a sparkly girl. I like sparkles. I'm thinking about doing Halloween stuff now because Walmart officially has pumpkins out in front of their store, so obviously that means that it's Halloween season. I love Halloween. I want to do like a bunch of looks for that. I've been having a lot of fun doing these videos for you guys. I know not a lot of people watch them, but it's fun to me. So thank you for watching. If you do watch, make sure you subscribe. At the very least, you'll feel better about yourself. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Ooh. Do I look like a bride? Yeah.